Hey guys, this is Nick here. Today I decided I was going to do a little review of something that I've had for quite a while now. Something that I have decided that I wanted to, basically talk about. But I really just haven't had I just really haven't gotten the internet to work probably to upload videos. So I didn't feel like making videos basically. But today I'm taking a look at yet another Master of Cinema release. Yeah, and that is Metropolis, 1927, by the German director Fritz Lang. I don't know what that was. Regardless, so basically this is based on a novel. Yeah, pretty crazy storm out there. Yeah, um, based on a novel by, I'm not too sure. Um, Terrible review. It's made by over like a novel basically. And it was basically like it wasn't restored probably, and they had to cut a lot of things. I think maybe it was like too controversial or something. And this is one of the films that were lost actually. This is a silent film, and it was lost at the time, at one point in time. So it was discovered. Multiple different versions were discovered. They basically, like Masters of Cinema, Criterion Collection, Kino, I believe that's a company that's called, well, just tried to kind of, take the old prints, restore them, kind of trying to put them all together to kind of create a, well, they tried to create as good as a complete version of the film as possible, albeit it was divided in all kinds of different versions and languages, and not all of the quality here is amazing. It is just gonna show. It is a Bluray. This is by number 16. This is considered to be one of the greatest science fiction films ever made. I haven't actually done an unboxing, so I'm just gonna show some stuff. That's the back, and there's just a bunch of talk about the restoration in here. I haven't really read it, so I'm just doing up what I've heard and what I've kind of learned about the movie, or the film. Sorry, film. Very important detail. But basically, the story is that it's about this guy who basically is the son of this big inventor who had made this giant city called Metropolis. The city of the future. And the novel and the film was like the first ever like ideas of like how, one of the very first ideas. I'm not sure if it is the very first one, but it's one of the first anyway. Like fictional tales about how the city of the future is going to look. So basically, it's about the son of this big inventor, who's kind of he's trying to understand like the society is basically like made up of like the rich people are like in big towers, big buildings in like the upper part of the city, and then in the other part of the city there are like a lot of workers, basically called the worker city. And so it's about both it's about both the son kind of going around trying to understand everything, and his father. I don't want to spoil too much, but basically the father knows this scientist who lives in like the outskirts of the city or something, and he basically like wants to be helped by scientists to recreate his wife. They want to make a robot, which you can see like a very famous scene where you see like the robot being revealed. But I'm not gonna go more into detail about that and what happens and everything. But it's a very good-looking film. This was, as I said, it's lost, but it's been beautifully restored. And Criterion Collection, I believe, have some sort of release. I know Kino has. I believe Criterion Collection also have, because yeah, most of the cinema does, and it's a very great release. There's also a steelbook, and yeah, as I said, I haven't really read the booklet. Let me just see if I can see if there's anything. Uh, yeah, basically this is just about the restoration, which, you know, it's old film, so it's gonna take a long while, and it's gonna be very difficult to kind of restore it, probably because it's grainy, you know, some of the scenes are lost, very sensitive material, very old material, you know, always the 100 years old, but I don't really know exactly what years they were restoring this, but I think it was like 2010, somewhere in 2000s and 10s, I guess. Late, you know, relatively late 2000s. This was discovered and kind of restored, probably. So, yeah, this is a very great film. I recommend picking it up if you're interested in sci-fi, silent film, you know, German history, just anything, I guess. Literature. It's really good. It is sort of a bit more over. It sort of has a lot of good acting in it. The science is very creepy. You know, the different actors are really good for what they had to work with. The cinematography is very good. You know, the props, the buildings, everything are good. But it has a lot of style, and you know, that is like the big thing you're looking for. But it is certainly one of the big epics, probably the first epic, because there's a lot of different opinion on what is considered an epic. But it's like 3 hours long. Is it something along those lines? Yeah, about 3 hours long. No, 2 hours and a half long. But it's still very long, and it features a lot of great scenery and a lot of yes, great, you know, great different you know, ideas and interpretations that was just new and evolutionary in time, and you know, there's a lot of weird scenes in it, and there's a lot of just really cool stuff. As extras, as far as extras goes, there's the booklet, 56 pages I'll show you, trailer, some documentaries about the film, full audio commentary by David Collett and Jonathan Rosenbaum, and some, yeah, I think that's mostly it. Well, it has, the booklet has a article by Fritz Lang and a review by Louis Buñuel, which I believe is some sort of film critic, and some articles with the guys who basically made the commentary as well, so that's cool. And just some notes on the restoration, because it was a very long and very extensive project to restore this great film. But now it is back in the hands of people in general, and I hope to see this on a huge screen. I mean, I'm seeing on a relatively big screen, but I'd love to see it like on a huge screen someday. So good stuff, and check it out definitely if you have any interest in it. I highly recommend this edition in particular. Haven't seen a ton of the special features, but it looks amazing. So that's all. So yeah, that's basically my review of Metropolis, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please pick it up. Please support Masters of Cinema and EUREKA, and or Criterion, wherever you live. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.